The lion, known as the King of the Jungle, holds this title due to its raw power and strength. It is the sole predator in the jungle that doesn't fear being preyed upon by any other predator. No one dares to cross paths with a lion. Whenever the image of a lion comes to mind, a fearsome beast ready to tear us apart is conjured. Entertaining the idea of keeping a lion as a pet might seem like madness, but today's video presents an entirely different perspective on lions. Our video presents an extraordinary tale of friendship between a lion and a human that has the power to evoke tears. The story takes us back to 1969, when two Australian friends, John Rendell and Anthony Bourke, were residing in London for work. One day, while out shopping, they stumbled upon a lion cub for sale in a departmental store. The cub had been brought to London from a zoo park since its mother was unable to care for it. Instantly smitten, Rendell and Bourke decided to purchase the cub for £262 and named him Christian. Over time, a strong bond formed between the two friends and the lion cub. They cherished Christian as if he were their own child. They played football with him and took him on day trips, often parading him through the streets of London. The cub became familiar to the locals, who grew to love seeing him around. As Christian grew larger, it became challenging to keep him in their flat, prompting them to relocate him to their furniture shop, where a section of the basement was designated for his residence. The lion continued to thrive in the furniture shop, attracting numerous visitors eager to catch a glimpse of him. As Christian continued to grow, the shop space became insufficient and his presence posed issues for the shop staff. Recognizing the need for a better environment, Rendell and Bourke arranged for Christian to be moved to a local graveyard with the consent of a local minister. There, he had more space for his living arrangements. However, as Christian's size increased and the expenses of his care escalated, it became evident that they could no longer afford to keep him in the city. At this juncture, Rendell and Bourke sought guidance from British conservationist George Adamson, a lion advocate based in Kenya. Adamson agreed to take responsibility for reintegrating Christian into the wild at his Kenyan compound. Although a difficult decision, Rendell and Bourke had no choice but to part ways with their beloved friend. Christian was transported to the Kora National Reserve in Kenya for a new beginning. Introduced to other lions at the reserve, he aimed to establish a new pride. Tragedy struck the pride, resulting in the death of all members except Christian. Through Adamson's dedication, the pride eventually flourished, with Christian assuming a leadership role. After a year, Rendell and Bourke decided to visit Kenya to reunite with Christian, informed by Adamson that Christian had successfully adapted to the wild. The men were advised to approach with caution, as the lion might not recognize them after a year. Despite this counsel, their eagerness led them to the location where Christian resided with his pride. For hours, they waited, calling out for the pride. Finally, a lion appeared at the top of a small mountain, descending cautiously. The lion approached Rendell and Bourke, playfully embracing them. Wrapping his front legs around their shoulders, he affectionately nuzzled their faces, exhibiting profound love for his former caretakers. This emotional reunion was captured in the documentary Christian, the Lion. The story gained substantial attention when the reunion video was initially released on a website in 2002, even over 50 years. After the event, the footage continues to evoke powerful emotions. The tale of Christian the Lion illustrates the enduring power of friendship that transcends boundaries and species. It reminds us that genuine connections can flourish even in the most unexpected circumstances, leaving an indelible mark on hearts and history.